Hello, everyone. This is Lelena's Crochet. Welcome in. I am Lelena. Grab your project, a drink, have a seat. Cat. Ignore the mess. How is everyone? Hope everyone's doing okay. I've been a little busy. That's why I haven't been on a lot. Been either too tired or just too busy getting stuff done. I've also had a bunch of appointments lately that require me to rest and not actually I've been working crocheting a lot, but not I haven't finished anything. I feel very unaccomplished. I did do a bunch of bandanas, headbands for my aunt and her family, like her granddaughter and her daughter-in-law and such, and her daughter, so my cousin. But yeah, just been working on slowly working on stuff. My knitting is getting larger. I could actually show you that right now if I could unhook this here. Let me get my fiber flux knit along. I'm doing with Charm Grammy Crochet and Nina's Knots Crochet. It's getting very huge. I'm very proud of it. I guess I have been doing stuff because I've been working on this and I've been taking stuff with me. So, there's was something on this blue yarn that is now attached to the knitting project. I started see, I got my DPNs sticking out, my double pointed needles. That's why they're called DPNs, because they're double pointed needles. I started my sock. This is a heel flap. I believe it's going to be super freaking huge. This whole entire sock is going to be huge. But you know what? It's the first one. So I'm not worried about it. Work in progress. My other sock is getting close to this point, but I have to, like it's almost they're almost the same leg length. So I'm going to be able to split for the heel flap for that one too. And actually, I have to say that because there are so many tutorials out there, there really are. And I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just saying that I apparently am a visual learner. And in order to figure out what the heck I was doing, I had to watch an ASMR video. She was explaining how to create the sock ASMR. So, because she goes slowly, she speaks calmly, she shows everything that she's doing the whole time, and it actually it worked out pretty good. I'm very impressed with. I did leave a comment also that I was thankful that she did that because I needed her to do that. So, and this is actually, it's a rug. Bag a Day, Crystal from Bag a Day. She made a rug out of this pattern. I'm making it a doily. I believe it's going to be a table runner. We shall see. And then I've got my monthly square for my birthstone blanket right here. This is for May. The square is called Sandstone. Isn't that pretty? And I'm using, the color for May is emerald. So, and oh look, it matches my blanket. So I'm using this color for May. And I started, see, I guess I am making stuff. I just don't realize I am. It doesn't feel, because I'm not finishing anything. And this, I've even tried it on. This is the beginnings of a tank top that I'm making for myself. I started with the ribbing down here, and then this is just all filet crochet. And then I'm going to put, this is my starting row of half double crochets, I believe. Yes. I'm going to do a row of half double crochets, and then I'm going to put a row of granny squares with different colors. They're going to be yellow and white. And then I'm going to attach them all around one time. And then I'm going to do half double crochets, put another row, well, for a while. It'll be several for the amount I need to cover my girls. And then, because that's a tighter stitch, you won't be able to see through it. I can wear it without anything underneath if I want, which is probably going to be how I wear it. And then I'll do another row of the granny squares. And then I believe I'm just going to make a thicker, and I believe that's going to be all, it's going to be attached. I might make ribbing, but it's going to be wide. So, because this is 5 stitches high. I might make them at least twice this size. So it might be 10. Oh, it's going to take forever. Ribbing takes forever. But that way too, and this is cotton, so it doesn't stretch. That's why I did ribbing, because then the ribbing will stretch a bit so I can get it on and off. And then I figure I'll do the ribbing as straps so that I can still get it on and off. I might do around like this around the top too, instead of just straight across, like, because I'll do the top, the squares. I think I have some here. Let me see. Because it'll be these squares. And I'll do these around the top. Well, I'll do them around the edge, like this. Because this is only, my hand is 5.5 inches. So it's about 5 inches of fillet. And then these are 3 inches. And then, might not have room to do more than one. Maybe I'll just start, I'll have to try it on again and see how far up to do. Maybe I won't be able to do the white. Maybe I'll only be able to do the red, the pink, or the pink. Yeah, I know exactly what I'm doing. And then, well, or we'll see. Maybe I'll just do the beginning and then a row of white, and then, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm gonna make them smaller. Oh, excuse me. And then I didn't sleep good last night. I had a procedure yesterday, and as tired as I am, I just could not fall asleep. And then, so then I could do that, and then they'll be smaller, and it'll still match. Like, I'll still have that extra color, so I can, because I kind of want to use this extra colors. Because I wanted it, because this is all cotton too. Or maybe I should do a different square, like the square that's completely full, so that there's no holes, and I can do that in the bust area. Like do half doubles up to this, and then do the squares, and then do half doubles to the top, and then do an inch of ribbing, because that's what this is like an 1.5 inch ribbing, and then do the shoulder straps. We shall see. right now, I've got so many things on my plate right now. I mean, the squares, the birthstone squares, they're quick. I'll work up another one of these last night. I worked up 6 of those bandanas last night. No biggie. I'm going to take those over to my aunt's tomorrow, along with some washcloths. And then I've got my Lighthouse Tunisian shawl I'm working on. My 2 knitting projects, not including my socks. And then I got this out. Oh, I want to start, I want to make a kind of like a poncho, but it's different. Let me see if I can find a picture. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you a picture, though, because you know how pictures work on camera? They don't. Um, uh, where is it? It's a poncho. I wonder if I erased it. Been erasing a lot of stuff because my camera was so full that I did. But I want to make it. It's a like a offset, like it's a wrap. You make it flat and then you offset the edges. I don't even have anything square. Oh, I do. What? I kind of, I do kind of like pretend like this is the wrap, and you wrap it around yourself, but it's like at an angle, and you sew it together so that you, when you, I don't know, I can't explain it. I'll have to find the picture. I'm pretty upset that I can't find it. 'Cause it's so cute, and I want to make that, the blanket that's got the hearts in the middle. Like in the stitches, there's hearts. Oh, this one. There 'tis, like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 'cause it works. There you go. See how it's offset right there? And it's just a flat panel wrap, and then it's offset to make it a, a poncho type. That's what I want to make. Because she just used, it looks just like a regular half double filet crochet type. If that, just looks like all double crochets. But yeah, that's what I want to do. I'll make that and see how that works. It's going to be great. And then I have my doily here I'm working on. And then, yeah. And I've just been so busy and not had time and not had energy. That's a big one, the energy. Because, you know, life happens. And I don't want to, I'm trying to not put on a lot of stuff on my hooks. Because I always have ideas. And then I had an idea I was going to do with this colored my papaya yarn, and I had a brain fart and I didn't write it down, I'm sure. So now I can't remember what I got it out for. I was like, oh, I'll use this with it. So we'll have to see. If I can figure it out. You know how you get a brainstorm and you're like, oh yeah, and I get the yarn out for it and I don't write it down and then I get busy doing something else and well, because I don't like to start a new project that I have to think about when my husband is home. Because we end up chatting and unless it's a real easy pattern to, I end up forgetting. So, and I forget what I'm supposed to be doing and then I mess it up. Then I have to frog. So, and I've actually lately been frogging quite a bit of stuff, like that t-shirt. I had an entire different project basically made with this yarn, this white, and I had the gray. It was some of it was the leftovers from my Aunt Sandy's sweater, and I had it all. I had probably done almost up to my armpit, where I was about to start a shoulder, and frogged it. Took the whole thing apart. I didn't like it. Yeah, and I realized I'm using a cake with this, with that knitted shawl. This, and this color, I don't like this color. It's a grayish, tannish type color. I don't like it. I can't wait to get to the next color, which is pink. I think. Can't really tell because my cats tore the middle out of it. And it's still attached, thank God. And they didn't tink any of it back because they had the stoppers on. They just had the center of the... They also figured out how to open the door to the kids' bedroom, to the spare bedroom back there. So they're going in there, messing with all the stuffed animals that's on the shelves in there. Makes me so mad. But it's okay. They're not peeing in there, thankfully. My girl, she's got a problem. Can't let her into the bedrooms or leave any blankets or anything laying on the... She'll pee on everything. If it's laying on the floor, she'll pee on it. I don't know why. I have no clue why. They have clean cat boxes. She did have a urinary tract infection a couple months ago, and that started it where she was dribbling a half a teaspoon everywhere. I'm sure you guys really love hearing about my cat's UTIs. This is a crochet channel. What are you talking about? It's a yarny channel. Oh, and I have gotten a couple little tidbits of yarn. Some hanks I got from Temu, and they're so pretty and soft. But since I haven't been making recordings, I put them away. What? Instead of sharing. But it's okay. Just felt my couch move. Like it's an earthquake or something. I live on base. Or I don't live on base. I live near base. Very, very near base. Which on this side, though, because I'm on the other side of the mountain, you don't hear the bangs and booms like you do in town over there in Sierra Vista from them practicing their war games and whatnot. I went by one time, I was driving to work, and I didn't realize that they moved the shooting range, right? I mean, I'd seen it, but you know how you just drive by stuff and you don't notice all the time? Like, I just am zoned out driving to work, right? And I was driving by and I heard shooting. And I was like, what the? It was the shooting range. I'd never driven by when they were actually in use. It was that I was driving by on a different time of day and not realizing that they were, yeah, freaked myself out. Yes, it's an army base. They practice shooting there. Yeah, you know what's terrible is when you're driving to work and here come these big old tanks and they've got them big old guns on the tank. Somebody's outside there and they're like, I'm like, oh my God. If I saw that coming towards me, I probably would run. Yeah, apparently I'm a chicken when it comes to the tanks. This is just a doily I'm working on. And yeah, this is what I do. I did go to work. I had one of my clients had her big birthday party. She turned 50. She had a huge birthday party. So I went to that on Saturday. Sunday was Mother's Day. I was going to make a video on Sunday, but my husband ended up coming home from work early and he said, hey, we're going to town. We're taking you to dinner. Oh, okay. And I had a surprise. My son and my grandson showed up. I was so happy. Had a nice, tasty dinner that I didn't have to cook or clean up after. And yeah, got to see my angel baby. Him so sweet. I get flashbacks every time we go somewhere and he's being a toddler. Yeah. 'Cause you forget. Especially you forget how quick they are. Like he's throwing this and he's grabbing that and my son's just I was like, oh, I'm having a flashback. He was a good boy though, mostly. He ate. He had some macaroni and cheese and he had some French fries and I mean, we went to Texas Roadhouse, so he had the Texas Roadhouse rolls. Mm-mm-mm. He doesn't get to eat the cinnamon butter because my son is allergic and we don't want that all over him. Then have my son touching on him. So, but I got to eat it. So did my husband. It's like, it's all right. I'll have your share. What did I do here? Messed up. When we're getting ready for our Memorial Day weekend, we're going to go up to my husband's family's cabin in the mountains up there in Patagonia. The shack. It's a cabin. It's a cabin. And we're going to fix the roof. Because, yeah, the tin roof is coming apart. I mean, it's been many years since they've worked on it. Both of the men that built the house they built it from the ground up on their own, bringing everything up in a truck. And they did it all themselves. They really didn't have any help, and yeah, but they're getting old now. They're both in their 80s. So they need help with some of the upkeep. And while my husband isn't, while we're not young, we're not that old either. And my husband has a helper who is a little bit younger than him. And he does roofing for work. That's what he is as a roofer, a metal roofer. So he is helping out. But plus we get to stay at the cabin, we get to eat at the cabin, we get to have the cabin experience, which is basically like a chunk of peaceful heaven up there. It's nice. So I think I might take my computer up there this time. We'll see if my husband wants to. Probably, I think we can mirror my phone because there's no TV or electricity or anything, but my husband is taking his, because they have to use like screw guns and stuff that are going to have to be charged. So, he's taking his generator so I can have my computer charged if I want. And we can watch TV. If we can mirror my phone to my computer and we can watch TV. I mean, I probably could watch it just on my computer, but I don't have any apps or anything. I don't have anything. My computer is just for this, basically. I do this and I do one other thing on here, and yeah. I write patterns and that's it. And yeah. So my husband is like, we could watch TV on here. But that's it. I missed you guys. I'm hoping that you get some quiet enjoyment out of crocheting with me for a few minutes. And the small update. And I am doing hooker versus hooker. I was selected. So we drew the colors, we have the project, and yeah, check out Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, and Jan the Sassy Alaskan Crafter. All the updates and everything that are for Hooker versus Hooker are on their channels. Hooker, because you use a hook to crochet. Get it? Hooker. So it's nothing terrible. It's nothing dirty. But it is very fun. I am in competition with three other ladies besides myself. It's 4. So we're all creating a project, and the colors are chosen for us. The project is chosen for us. We just have to do our best, make the best project we can make, and it is voted upon, and whoever wins, wins. Those 3 other ladies are going down. I'm going to win. I'm the winner. This La is winning, Miss Laura. You're not the only La that can win the hooker versus hooker. So, anyways, thank you for swinging by and chatting with me for a few minutes. My cat, he didn't move the whole time. Well, because he got to make his biscuits up here. He finally learned he doesn't have to sit with me. He can just chill on the back of the couch. Now, if I could get the other one to figure out how to do it too, she'd be right on top of it. She sits on the bar stools. And the dogs. It's hot outside. My Alaskan Husky, I feel so bad when she's outside and it's hot. She's sweating and panting, and yeah, I just feel bad. So, anyways, that's it. Thank you all. I will talk to you all later. Have a wonderful day. And happy hooking!